Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry I've been gone for so long. I've been very sick. But my Boxycharm came in today and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I received. I'm going to start with the brushes since I'm going to start with my eyes first. So this is the 4 brush set that came from Luxie. They look interesting. I feel like the only one that I am going to be able to use is this fluffy one and this one. But they do feel pretty nice. And they tell you what they're for. So this one's mini tapered, mini round, and mini flat angled. So I'm going to use this one first. And this is the palette. It's the Ace Beauty. What kind of sucks about this palette is that they're colors that I already have. But oh well. I'm gonna use Patucci as my transition shade. Man, I feel like I have a fat eye for these brushes. From the other videos that I've seen, I've only seen that people use like the burgundy color, so I'm going to try to switch it up, and I'm only going to use the burgundy underneath my eye since everybody used it on top of their eye. Probably a little different. And this is the mini round. So this works really nice underneath your eyes if you don't want to get too dramatic. It's got like the right amount of bristles and size. And I'm gonna smoke it out just a little bit. I'm gonna take Jasmine on the mini flat angled brush, and Jasmine looks like this. It's like a beautiful highlight looking color, and I'm only gonna take this underneath my brow and on the inner corner, but I'm gonna save that part for last just so everything blends in nicely. So instead of using the burgundy like I said on my top lid, I went ahead and went in with Clove, which is like a pretty coral looking color, on the mini tapered brush. And I just did this along the crease and smoked it all the way up to here. Not too crazy, but taking the next color, Cinnamon, on the mini angled brush, I'm gonna apply this to the outer and inner corner as well as the lower lash. These colors are pretty good. They remind me a lot of the Crown Cosmetics, I think. That palette, that burgundy palette. They do blend out really nicely. And just smoking this and blending this in with the crease. I applied some concealer just like this, and I looked all the way up. And wherever that marked went, I just did a little like arch and dragged my concealer around and down. Taking the color Rose on the mini round brush, which is like a shimmer pink color. Yeah, shimmer pink color. I'm going to be taking this on the outer area, blending the concealer with the color Cinnamon that has already been applied. Still keeping that rounded off shade up on top. Oh shit, that's it, Poppy. And bringing it back down, still blending it in, trying not to apply any of this color into the center. And the color in the center that I applied is a Jasmine, and I'm going to take Jasmine on the mini flat angled brush, which is that light shimmer highlight looking color, and this is going to go in the center of the lid. I did spray some rose water just so that the highlight would stand out a little bit more. But not passing the pink area, and then dragging this down to the center, almost like a T. And I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with my mini angled brush and take Cinnamon, and I'm gonna blend this all in together from the outer to the inner corner, just so that it doesn't look too messy. And it brings back some of the smoke back in it. And also to pop in for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to take Primrose and Jasmine, just going back and forth to them. I'm going to take this onto my inner corner highlight, just to intensify it a little bit more. And this can also be applied to underneath the brow bone. As well, but up to you. Now the only color I did not use in this palette was the shade Myrtle, which is a little too dark. It's not something I would use, but I did try to use all the colors, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Oh, I forgot to apply both of those colors down here, which I'm just using the leftover product to run down onto my the middle part of my eye underneath. The next product that I received in my Boxycharm was the glittering star eyeliner, and I was actually going to use it, but this is how it came out. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Like, just like, it just seems really patchy and it's really dry, and I know that it's gonna ruin my eye look. Although I feel like this would look really pretty if you just did your whole lid like this. But I'm not gonna do that because I already did my eyeshadow, so I might use this in a different video. But this is too hard to work with if you're just gonna do like a eyeliner. It's not like sharp enough, and I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, the next thing that I also received was the Lashaholic Luxury Lashes in Instaglam. I'm also not going to be using these lashes because they're a little too natural, so I'm going to save this for another time. But I am going to apply some different lashes, mascara, and foundation, and I'll be back for the next product. So the last thing that I have is the Cover FX Glitter Drops in Nova. And this is what I've been dying to open. I love anything that's glitter, so let's go ahead and see. Looks like this. It's pretty big too, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and use this as a highlight. I'm gonna do 3 dots per cheek. I guess 3 up here, and maybe 1 in here. 1 in here. What else? I think that's it. I'm not gonna go too crazy because I don't know how this is really gonna look or how it's gonna play out. So I'm gonna start on this side. Okay, it's really pretty. So I guess you could use this actually on the body and face. I feel like I would probably use this more on my body than my face, just because it's not so dramatic as I'd like it to be. But that's fine. This is actually a pretty cool product. Okay, on my forehead it looks way better. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull that up. I don't know if you guys can see like And how pretty that looks. Even on the inner corners, like I don't even want to blend it out. I'm gonna go ahead and massage this into my skin, blending this down. So it's beautiful, but I'm not sure if it's highlight material for me because I like it to be dramatic. I'm trying not to blend this out too much because I kind of like the way how it looked like as just like a dot on my face. So this is pretty much the finished look. I applied some dodo lashes, which are my favorite. They are the D318. For lips, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Brandy, which looks like this. I just I try not to apply too much. Like I just wanted more like of a pink lip tint since my eyes are, my bad, on the dramatic side. Contoured, highlighted as usual. Please let me know if you guys got the same things as I did in the Boxycharm. As for the products, quite disappointed that they are burgundy tones, but I mean I can't complain. They are really pretty. They blend nicely. I feel like they're highly pigmented, so I can't complain too much about that. Lashes, I just wish they were all a little bit more dramatic, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep them and save them maybe for another look. But everything else in my box was, I mean, on point. I love the glitter drops. I do feel like I should add a little bit more, or at least the highlight. So I'm gonna add some of the color from the palette. Actually, I believe the color was in, okay, yeah, Jasmine. I'm gonna add Jasmine on a highlighting brush and just apply this right here on top of that, and I feel like that did make a difference. So this and I was also gonna mention too that I would use cinnamon as a contour shade. So this is like a highlight and contour shade in one, which is something that I love in a palette. If it's extremely versatile like that, then I mean it's a bonus for me. Loving the dimension, loving the color. I live for burgundy, but I'm hoping that for winter we get some blues or something, but I'll leave it at that. Please let me know what you guys think down at the comments below, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. It's that red button underneath the screen, and don't forget to like. And if you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram at blackbunny28. Bye now.